my 9-year-old hairdresser stepped back in awe of the masterpiece she had just designed. It looks so healthy. Whoops. It looks so healthy, Sloan exclaimed, proud of what she had just done, holding the kitchen scissors in her left hand. Now you're probably wondering, Vaida, what were you thinking? Letting someone so young and inexperienced cut your hair? Well, my first thought was, hey, it's free. It all started when we were doing our everyday rituals, undressing and redressing every Barbie doll in the crate, playing Old Maid until Sloan was winning, reading every Nancy Drew book, not once, but twice, watching Scooby-Doo, and of course, letting Sloan brush and style my hair. I'm sure most of you, especially girls, have babysat or nannied in some shape or form. And this summer, I was privileged to do just that. And being with Sloan brought out the best of me. I nannied Sloan Quinn this summer, a 9-year-old with the heart of gold and the brain power of a 16-year-old. Trust me, when I say that, I mean it. I have watched Sloan many times, but this summer I nannied her Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 7:30 in the morning until 5:30 or later in the afternoon. She was in countless activities, from hockey to tennis to golf and even theater later on in the summer. We barely had time to run home and make some of our favorite organic mac and cheese. Her having such a strict schedule was not my normal cup of tea. I was used to waking up whenever I wanted or being awoken by my type A older sister who has now moved on to college. Several mornings I would wake up late, and one morning I didn't wake up until 8:15. Now remember, I'm supposed to be in Lake Washington, which is 20 minutes away from my house, at 7:30 in the morning. Let's just say I put enough stress and pressure on myself that this situation never, ever happened again. In pity, after making her mom late for her big girl job, I took Sloan out for breakfast at Mimi's Cafe, and then we stopped at a local thrift store. In the store, Sloan had the bright idea of me buying my first ever alarm clock. That was my first step towards adulting. Actually, having a real job was my first step towards adulting. I've never enjoyed working, and the idea of having a job over summer did not appeal to me. But watching Sloan never felt like a real job. Face masks, painting nails, buddy workouts, movie marathons, water park visits, breakfast dates, baking, pickleball, and pool days. Imagine getting paid to do all this. But Sloan taught me so much in such a short amount of time. Throughout everything we did, it was a different experience for the both of us. Sloan helped me put myself in a different perspective. I never thought of myself as an idol or someone that another person would look up to. Not until something as little as I would wake up in the morning, put on a blue shirt and some black track shorts. I would go to Sloan's house, we would carry on her day, and as soon as she had any morning activity, she would go to her room and put on a blue shirt and some black track shorts. It's the little things like that. Another situation, we would be doing arts and crafts, and I would be drawing or coloring something a certain way to look over at her and see that she was drawing and coloring the exact same thing that I was. It was that gave me the confidence I needed. This summer, I was privileged enough to spend an abundance of my time with Sloan. Some days, I would accidentally fall asleep and wake up to her awaiting me with lunch, consisting of a huge jar of very sour lemonade with 2 straws so we could share, a baggie of pretzel goldfish, a bag of cookies, and of course, 4 Tootsie Rolls. While other days, we were dancing and singing Taylor Swift songs in the kitchen while making our famous homemade pizza bagels. Not only did nannying Sloan teach me how to take responsibility, but it made me realize how much love and sacrifice you can have for someone. Enough sacrifice to let them cut your hair, 5 inches to be exact. Few tears were shed in this experience, but seeing how proud she was of what she had just done didn't measure up to the 5 inches of dead and chlorine-damaged hair I had just lost. I wouldn't trade this summer for the world and the experiences I got to endure making this summer the time I was at my best.